Hello and welcome to this hopefully final video, maybe this last video or maybe one more after this, where we're going to be looking at finishing up the texturing for this knife. Now the first thing I'm going to see can I do here is see is there space for me to take the second half of this and flip it within inside the UV channel, so then we can deal with those normals. So let's try that. Let's select the top here, okay, and let's grow this entire selection. Now before we do this, I want to save, okay, so I can go back to this if I can. So you can see if I pull this down, I believe I'm just going to have just enough space to do this, just enough. So pull this down like this. And yeah, looks like we're going to be perfectly fine here. So what you're going to notice is, actually this is the, let's just reload that. I selected the wrong side here. So let's do that again. Let's go to unwrap UVW. Okay, so let's do on this side, grow. Oops. Yeah, so we only want this top half here. So let's go ahead and select just this top selection. So let's, we're gonna have to manually select a lot of these. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's see, let's see, okay, let's just try this from the top again. This time let's turn off ignore back facing. Okay, I think I've got, okay, so let's deselect the knife parts. Yep, so we got just, oops, so here's what we need to do. We have this, oops. You see, as we move this down, we're going to get this issue where it's connected. So we need to right click, choose break, and pull this down. So it's just like this. Okay. So now what we'll end up with is on one side that is, oops, got normals on, and the other side which has not. But that's perfectly fine, because here's what we're going to do. We're going to select this. And we're going to go to mapping, let's see, tools, render UV, and we want to choose 2048 by 2048, okay, choose render, and we're going to save this, and I'm going to drop this to the desktop as a JPEG, and I'm just going to name this temp, okay. And let's look over on the other side here so we can see what's going on. Open up Photoshop, and here's what we're going to do. We're going to go to File, Open. We're going to open that temp file. So let's see, temp. There we go. Press Control A to select all. Control C. I'm going to paste this inside the normals here. I'm going to select both of these and merge these. And then here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to select, and then I'm going to select modify contrast, choose 2 pixels, and then I want to deselect these and this, and I want to deselect this and the rest of this. So And I'm doing this because I just want to copy this top section. Okay, so we do this. See. Oops. Actually, it's probably just going to be best to do this. So. Control C. Select Control V. Okay. And once we have that, let's turn this back on. And we're going to drop the opacity here so we can see what's going on here. So let's bring this up. Let's see, something like this looks to be about right. So delete these sections here like this. Let's see. Okay, we also need to delete all this. Turn this on. Turn this up and go File, Save As, and save this like this. And what we are hoping to get is the same thing but on the opposite side when it's loaded. Anything. Okay, so we may need to just reload the we need to just reload this for a moment. So did I save this wrong? File, Save As, Tagger. So we need to reload this, but for some reason it's not reloading, so let's turn this off like this. Okay, so let's see what's going on here. Is it flipped inside out or something? Weird. Oh, okay, I see the problem. File, Save As, okay. So, excuse me for that stupidness right there. So now you see we have this on both sides. Everything seems to be lining up perfect. Yep. So now we can, I guess we can turn this back on to real time so we can see what's going on here. And what we need to do is we need to flip this here. So if we see, let's make a selection on top here, and actually we can probably, actually we're not going to merge these just now, and I'm going to go to let's see, I'm going to create a new layer. I'm going to go to transform and modify transform selection, and I'm just holding down the left control here, and I just want to make it as close as possible to this, as there may need to be some cleaning up in a moment. So let's bring this up. Okay, and here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to press, I'm going to duplicate this, I'm going to cut this, paste this back in, and I'm going to go to edit transform, choose horizontal, I'm going to choose free transform, place this back into place over here, okay, and then what we can do is I'm just going to paint this out a little. And let's see, not paint this out actually, let's go to transform, and I'm going to choose distort. I'm just going to distort this up a little like this. And paint this okay, so we can now, let's see, we need to fix this, so paint this area like this. And so we're almost done with this normal map. Okay. Yep, and add this back in. Probably do some erasing right here. Okay, file, save as, tagger, life normal, choose OK, and there we go. So now we have this flipped, and it's spot right on both sides here. So yep, that's it's gonna be fine for me. So now we have this on both sides. Everything is nicely lined up. We have all on our map complete, and the next bit is to start to lay down color. So let's see, how far are we? We are, let's see, actually, yeah, you know what, yeah, we'll just do that in the next video. So until then, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video, which will hopefully be the very last video to this video tutorial series.